You didn't hear this earlier, so if I say the word Swiftie to you, do you know who that is?
I think of Taylor Swift.
Oh, you're gonna name her. Okay, fine. I thought maybe we'd just pretend like. To do that? Again, I take no credit for that. It's just it's spilled out. Well, guess what? She wears these tights.
Oh wow, that's major.
It's major.
That means a lot.
These tights are virtually indestructible. They are rip resistant. They're made with a space-age polymer that used to be used in, like, I don't know, bulletproof vests or hiking gear. They're called Sheertex, and the gal that invented this concept, who's from Canada, so to her, tights almost function like leggings because she rarely goes outside with bare legs. She lives in Montreal, she owns her own factories, and she has turned the world upside down in the best way. Harper's Bazaar, Elle Magazine, Today Show all the time. Her tights, come on out, Catherine, you pretty much cannot snag, poke a hole in, or destroy, which is why people are flocking to them.
Oh.
And here quickly are your choices, because we didn't expect to have you on the show, but what a treat that we do, because sale priced, these are normally $99 tights. All right, here are your choices. You can either choose, stay with me here, super sheer. It's the sheerest. Are you wearing it?
And this is the one that I'm wearing.
Okay,
it's
great.
my personal favorite. Yeah.
Or this, which is just our regular sheer. Again, all of them are black. Or this, my favorite, semi-opaque.
We're on opposite sides of the spectrum here.
There's only 1,500 in the semi-opaque. Okay,
and these are not just regular tights, like you said. These are insanely strong. I am wearing the sheerest of our tights, but you can see here, no matter how hard I'm pulling at these, if you are pulling at these to get them ready quickly, you just maybe went to the bathroom, you gotta get your tights back on, you do not need backups. You do not need to worry. These tights can't be ripped even by your strongest friend, and that is the magic of Sheertex and the magic we're bringing to QVC.
The size chart is going to help you place your order. The price is a sale that won't last for long, but ever since you debuted at the Q in October, these typically sell out. Tonight in Sean's accessory show, yes, that's me, at 9 p.m. Eastern, we debuted the colored version of the Sheertex for the first time, but take a look at this size chart. Rest assured, we have free exchanges.
Yes.
All right, so how did this come to be?
Okay, so I was in technology, like software, connected devices, really, really deep tech. And I was like, why are such smart people solving things that we didn't even know were problems? Connect the watch to the internet, connect the table to the internet. I'm like, what about basic things like tights, things that we wear so often but seem so broken? And what we ended up doing was saying, can we use all those really smart material scientists and put them on something like this? And we invented these tights that this is a 25-pound weight in sheer knit. And this is, you know, I don't know, a quarter of the weight. Maybe this could hold like 7,500 pounds. I've hung from the ceiling from a pair of our tights once. So these tights are insane. They're not just nylon, they're not just Lycra. This is a patented knit, something that I ended up basically developing myself, starting with like Google and then 2 years of R&D and pulling all of the best team around the world. I know it's heavy, the knits are stronger than me. And that's how we ended up inventing it. And I genuinely believe this is going to replace all tights. Like, this is the technology that, much like spandex entered our clothes and we're like, wow, clothes can stretch now? People are going to be like, wow, tights don't need to break. And 20 years from now, our kids are going to be like, tights broke? What do you mean? That's crazy.
It's so clever. And she had to, like, basically design and manufacture all of her own equipment because it wasn't engineered to be able to work with this material.
Exactly.
Which, by the way, is oddly soft, even though it is so incredibly durable. I mean, everyone jokes, $99 tights? Yeah, because once you buy one pair, not at the sale price you see here, hence people are picking up multiples, you actually find, after machine washing them, you don't need any more pairs. They don't snag, they don't rip, they don't...
And you machine wash, you machine dry, you just treat them like any other pair of clothing.
700 out the door in this show, almost 5,000 on the day. You're choosing either the opaque, which is like a semi-opaque, 1,400 remaining, that's what Miss Morgan is wearing. Then this is our sheer.
Yep, that's the hero, that's the go-to if you're not sure which one to get.
Okay, sheer in the middle.
Yeah, sheer in the middle. And then
1900
super
remain.
sheer, which is what I'm wearing. It is my go-to. It just looks so sleek on. And when you go to a party and you're like, try to rip my tights, if someone actually tries, they're gonna be shocked when they see this. When they see these sheer tights not ripping, it really is just this like absolutely boggles the mind kind of technology. And you're gonna be able to do all of these fun tricks yourself when you get your pair of tights.
And can you explain too, because obviously, I mean, this was a passion project for you, so
Yes.
all of the details are so thought
single
through.
detail. So
what's the deal with the neon band?
So this, you'll look here and you're like, why is there a green stripe on my tights? This is so that when you reach into that tights drawer, you know exactly which pair you don't need to worry about ripping. So that's so you reach into that drawer with all those other random tights, you know which ones are Sheertex. And you'll also notice this 4-inch waistband. We tried every single length, every single style. This stretches like a yoga style waistband. It doesn't dig, it doesn't cut. You're also getting this lovely control top on your tights. So it's really just got every little detail. Even the toes here, we've added extra reinforcement so that even though you have basically tactical grade fiber, you're getting extra little reinforcement on those toenails. So
Oh, I just ripped
every
this back.
single thing is really thought of.
This is how most of us grew up.
Yeah, those are
And-
the regular tights.
Yeah, these are regular tights, which is why you call them trash. And there are so many little tips and tricks like, oh, clear nail polish or hairspray. Like,
Yep.
And of
Backup
course,
pairs.
when you get this, what do you do if you're out and about at a meeting, at a wedding, somewhere?
You're either ripping your tights off or trying to like change your dress to a different angle, or you're running across the street. I've had so many people tell me, you know, it's so great that your tights won't rip no matter what I do during the day, because I've had to get my husband or my boyfriend to pull the car over, run into a drugstore just so I can get another pair on the way to the church or on the way to the event. And these tights, you'll never have to do that. And honestly, it's been such an honor to be here on QVC and just hear the reaction, because I think this is the type of product that you have to see to believe. Like, we can show you this all day long and be like, look at this, but
Well,
it's like,
and
you
Catherine
need to
is
see
very
this.
humble. I always like to throw out there all the press and all the buzzy stuff going on for her brand, because candidly, until she came to QVC 2 months ago, like, I had never heard of Sheertex, but clearly other people had, because major celebrities, you know, like costume wardrobe stylists on the sets of major sitcoms and TV shows have been going for your tights for years now. I mean, this is your 7th anniversary.
This is our 7th anniversary. The first 2.5 years of that, though, were all R&D. So we had to build this from scratch. It wasn't really until the end of 2019 we opened our first factory, ended up launching in 2020 in the midst of the pandemic, and that's really when everything took off and people realized that this could be a true staple.
It's unbelievable. So they are amazingly comfortable, but they are built Ford tough. And you will, I think, find yourself enlightened by a whole new dawn and era of tights. I love also that you can get the sheerness strengths, meaning the super sheer, 1800 remain. This is the regular sheer, 1800, and then my favorite, the opaque, 900 remaining. 5,500 ordered today.
Oh my gosh.
Sale price, $35 and change. Catherine, thanks.
Thanks, Sean.
All right.